I've been teasing this for a while, guys, and I don't know how long this is going to be, but I have a lot of things on my mind, a lot of things I haven't divulged, and the reason why I haven't really been talking about it is because it's so much that I didn't want to bore you guys. I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, I don't really care, go back to playing the game if I'm talking about it during a live stream. So, in this video, I am getting all of my thoughts out. Everything that I can think of, no notes or anything. Well, a few notes, but no real bullet points. I have things to talk about. Everything is regarding the channel. Everything is pertaining to Twitch. Everything is about myself, the PK planet, and our growth or plan for growth in 2017. This YouTube thing has been one amazing journey. I have seen highs and I have seen lows. I have seen positive movements and I have seen steps backwards. I've been around here for a minute. I've been a full-time YouTuber for coming up on 4 years now. A full-time YouTuber for coming up on 4 years now. Or was it 3 years? I think it was 4. Pretty sure it was 4. Either 4 or 3, one of them. But still, it's been a minute. And ever since I've been doing YouTube on my own, like full time, it has been a grind because there's a lot more I need to worry about now that this is my main gig. You know, this is everything that my life has, everything that my life can get, everything that I can go, everywhere that I can go starts from YouTube. And it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure. But I wouldn't change it for the world. There are so many positives to being your own boss. There are so many strengths and things you can learn when you're relying on yourself. Now, mind you, the things I do for my channel, such as the graphics, wouldn't be done by myself. I gotta go get someone out and I'll commission it. But the main backbone of it is myself. And I care about this. This is something that I put so much of my time and effort into because I want to see it succeed. Not only because, you know, it pays the bills. That's like, you know, adulthood. But that's beyond that. I don't like failure. If I see failure on the horizon, I work that much harder to get things turning back up. This whole past year has been a huge eye-opening experience for me. I am going to peel back the curtain on this, all right, guys? I am going to peel back the curtain. Everything that I know, everything that I think, everything that I see, and I know you guys see, I'm going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about statistics. We're going to be talking about features. We're going to be talking about abilities and items and YouTube algorithms. Everything that's behind the scenes, I'm going to divulge to you guys right now so you guys can understand. I am going to tell you guys what I think about the channel, where I want the channel to be, where I think we're at, and where I think we're going. I want to tell you guys about my plans I have for this year, things I want to try and cultivate, my mentality on not only on the channel, but like in my personal life. I want to tell you guys about my personal life and how I'm trying to juggle everything. Literally, this video is everything. I am going to refer it to anybody and everybody who may be asking a question about, what do you think about this? What's the schedule? What's your features? What's your idea on this? Why don't you do this? This video should get all the information out there. I have my notepad ready, so if I have a passing thought and I want to get back to it, I will take my pen, I will jot it down, I will get back to it later. This video is the tell-all book of PKSparkxx. Get ready. So where do I want to begin? Where to begin? Let's talk about the last year. The last year we came off moving out on my own for the first time. You guys remember August 1st, I moved out of my parents' house and moved into my own 1-bedroom apartment. And it's been great. I absolutely love living on my own, and I will never take the space and the time and the solitude I have for granted. It's fantastic. We started off the year 2 million views a month and climbing. We were steady. We were steady at 2 million views a month because in 2015, I was preparing for the move for the majority of the year. Then when I moved, I had to get used to living on my own. So there wasn't much innovation on the channel. We were more so just staying afloat. So we were at 2 million views a month. Means that we had all these people watching. We had that at the beginning of last year. As this year went on, we started seeing a decline in viewership. Went from 2 million views to 1.8 million views to 1.7 million views. 1.7 million views, that's right. To 1.5 to 1.3. By the time September came around, early October, we were under 1 million views a month. And obviously, as a content creator, that sucks for several reasons. Again, I'm gonna say this first because it's the most obvious thing. The income does get stagnated, which means that I have less money that I can play around with to put towards the channel. Which means that, I'm also having a rough time paying my bills. There's also another thing that's been tough for me is that last year, like 2015, I'm gonna say, I ended up counting my money wrong, and I don't know where I went wrong. I'm still not sure where I went wrong, but pretty much I wasn't able to pay off my taxes, and I've been paying on a payment plan for a few months now. So that means a little bit more money out of my pockets going towards paying off those taxes. And then less money coming in from the channel waning means that I have even less money to play around with. So there have been months where all I've been able to do for the channel was buy food. I know, that means that I do nothing for the channel. But I mean, like, that's factual. The thing, don't get me wrong, I'm still grateful. Because at the end of the day, I'm still paying my bills. At the end of the day, I'm still eating. At the end of the day, I have a roof over my head. In the end, that's all anybody needs. Like, I have the basics. That's fantastic. But as a businessman, as somebody who owns his own brand, to see their brand starting to wane like that, it sucks. And that's where my focus is at. Last year, we saw highs and lows. There was a lot of stability, just kind of flowing, going with things in 2015. 2016, when I saw that we didn't grow, both in subscribers and viewership, we did not grow at all. I'm like, okay, maybe we should change it up a bit. So my business plan was to throw a few curveballs at you guys. The only project that was a big hit that we branched out and did was Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 HD. Which I'm glad. I love Dragon Ball Z, so I would definitely love to touch on more Dragon Ball Z in the future, knowing how much you guys love it. And you guys came through for Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 HD. Like, DBZ was the biggest project on the channel that last year. It was like, the part 1 has like over 80,000 views already, and it's just insane how much that's been growing. But otherwise, there's a lot of things that just did not pan out. You guys remember I had a big idea for Summer of Sun. It was supposed to be Super Mario Sunshine, New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I'm sorry, New Super Mario Brothers Wii Summer Sun. There you go, that's what it was supposed to be. And it was also supposed to be Golden Sun. 2 of those games did not get completed. Super Mario Sunshine did not do as well as I assumed it would be. Assumed it would. Golden Sun, because I was so skeptical about the channel dying, I didn't push out that project. The reason being is because that Golden Sun has a niche fan base that could deter more people than it does bring in. But I wanted to do it because I love the game and I wanted to show it off. But the facts about gaming on YouTube is that many people don't watch a content creator for the content creator. Many people will tolerate a content creator for the game they want to watch. There are some people who will come through and not watch my content because they deem me to be too loud. And that's fine. That's the one thing I always say, is that if I'm having a good time, I am going to be loud. And I am nothing but myself. I'm not going to change the fact that when I'm having fun, my voice gets loud for just to get more viewers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to have more viewers, but I'm not willing to compromise who I am as a person to make that happen. So, the channel has been waning all last year, and we reached the low point in September when we got to under 1 million views, about to go to under 900,000 views a month. That's a dying channel. And it sucks, and this is the part that sucks the most, is that we've now started getting those comments. I'm not even gonna say we. I've started getting those comments about, you know, why don't you have more subscribers? You deserve more. What is it? You're a dying channel. How do you do YouTube full time if you don't get no views like Nappy or Shady or blah blah? Insert, you know, high person with more views than me here. You know, like it's splashable. We have 182,000 subscribers now, and yet we can't pull 10,000 views per video. I never wanted my channel to get to this point, and yet here we are. So I worked so hard to prevent us to get to this point that I don't have a plan how to get out of this rut. Well, correction, I didn't have a plan. I had to brainstorm. So that means that the channel has gone to a point where it's starting to get stale. And I realized that the reason why that is and why we stopped growing is because Nintendo themselves wasn't growing. Think about it. In 2014, the Wii U was starting to pick up a lot. In 2015, picked up even more. You had Mario Maker, you had Splatoon, Mario Kart came out, and was it in 2014, I believe. It's a lot of games that we're doing. A lot of people were coming to the channel for. Mario Kart Mondays was in its second season, and that was the best season we've had. We've had we introduced Mario Maker, and that was a toolbox game that everyone loves. So those years were great. But 2016, what does Nintendo put out? Nintendo has put out Pokken Tournament, which kind of failed. You know, commercially, I still love the game, but commercially it was a failure. Star Fox Zero, which I love the game, but commercially and in popularity it failed. Paper Mario Color Splash, that failed. Again, commercially, it still is a great game to me, but that failed. And there's not much else. I mean, granted, you have Pokemon or whatnot, but I mean, like, when it comes down to the core Mario games and Nintendo games, you know, they haven't done much. And this year, or last year, 2016, made me realize that, unfortunately, there was a huge correlation between Nintendo and myself. And as I was building my brand of the PKSparkxx brand, I never realized that until this year, that if Nintendo wanes, I wane. That sucks. To say that my existence is dependent on how well they do, it sucks. And that's not what I'm trying to be about. Don't get me wrong, I still love Nintendo. I love the brand, I love the games, I love the content, I love the characters, I love Mario. That's never going to change. However, it's time for a fresh coat of paint. I have been contemplating new themes, new styles to incorporate not Mario, but myself. It's well documented that I am Black Mario. And it's well documented that I deliver the pinnacle of Mario LPs on YouTube. I still say that. There's no need for me to represent myself with an alternate skin color of Again, that's not me saying I won't play Nintendo games. I'm saying my brand, when it comes to the PK Planet, is going to be bigger than the games we play. That goes for Nintendo. That goes for Bandai Namco. That goes for Sony. That goes for Bethesda. That goes for Game Freak. That goes for Mortal Kombat, whoever makes that. Literally, we are going to be, it's not going to be the game featuring PKSparkxx. It's going to be PKSparkxx featuring this game. You're going to see more of myself on the channel. All right? And that's going to be exciting. I'm really excited for everything we're doing. You guys can see if you're on my Discord server, if you're a YouTube sponsor or a Twitch subscriber, and you're on the PKSparkxx Discord server, you've already seen that the rebrand has begun. If you go to the Twitch channel and you are a subscriber, you're going to see you have fitted hats now. Now, the fitted hats are themed after Nintendo, but again, that's because it's what I love. But the hats, everyone's getting their own hat, all right? Getting their own hat. And I plan on getting a custom fitted that I'm going to be wearing on the channel. It's going to be mine. It's going to be sick. Just wait. I haven't revealed it yet. I don't want to show it off yet. But it's going to be powerful. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be different games on the channel. It's not going to be just Nintendo. Don't get me wrong. Again, I love Nintendo. Never going to deny that. But when Injustice 2 drops, expect it. When Tales of Berseria drops, expect that on my Twitch. When, what other games are coming out? When Ukulele drops, well, of course it's going to be on the channel. But you know, that's what I'm saying. It's no longer going to be just Mario. It's no longer going to be just Donkey Kong or Zelda or Pokemon. We're going to branch out a bit. You guys are going to see a brand new PKSparkxx. Along with the Yu-Gi-Oh content, because I just love the Yu-Gi-Oh content, man. And if that gets big enough, I would love to make a new channel and, you know, dedicate it to just Yu-Gi-Oh content. You know, I would love to do that. But for right now, it's going to be a fresh coat of paint on the channel, and I'm excited for it. So sit tight. You're going to see some changes. They're going to be subtle, but overall, you're going to see a huge difference. So that aside with the paint, regarding the gameplay, as I just said, we're going to be branching out to different games, and we're going to be involving the audience some more. I feel like one thing that you guys loved, because again, thinking about 2014 and 2015 and the differences between those and 2016, is that 2014 and 15, we had things that brought eyes to us. We held events. We had the Mario Kart 8 tournament series. We had the YouTube Smash Bash. Y'all can probably see where this is going. We are going to be having seasons of certain content on the channel. Right now, we're in the Pokemon season. You're going to be seeing Pokemon Wi-Fi battles on the channel. You are going to be seeing live stream breeding and battle tree battles over on my Twitch. And then to end off this season, around April, not sure when exactly, but around April, we are going to culminate the entire season with a big behind Pokemon tournament. Details are not around yet, but it's going to be a huge Pokemon tournament that I am in the works of planning out. Once I figure out the format, once I figure out the name, once I figure out how it's going to be presented, and of course, once I figure out the date and the participants. We're going to end off the Pokemon season on the channel with a huge Pokemon tournament around April. After that, it's summertime, baby. It's time for Pokken and Smash to come through. We're going to be rocking out with Smash, mostly Smash. We're going to drop us some Pokken tournament because the FGC is popping in the summertime, and I'm going to be trying to get my piece of the pie. So expect Smash Free-for-All to be returning in the summer. Expect the Core of Glory to be returning in the summer, which will be replacing Tough Breaks, you know, in that regard. And of course, YouTube Smash Bash 4. And that one, I've already started talking. Just know, this is my only thing I'm saying. Kels is on board. That's going to be fun. So, YouTube Smash Bash. And then come September, Mario Kart Mondays Season 4 is going to be starting up. And we're not going to be playing games this time. I feel like with Season 3, to be completely honest, I hate Season 3 of Mario Kart Mondays. This is the low point for Mario Kart Mondays. I tried to do way too much and it just did not work out. Unfortunately, Mario Kart Mondays Season 3 is done. I'm not going to try and culminate it. I'm not going to try and finish it all with a bang. Honestly, I'm going to let it go with a whimper. This was a low point, and I have too much other things to focus on to try and send off a project that I'm not even a fan of anymore. I should have had a better plan for it. And again, that goes back to a lesson I've learned. And I'm going to apply those lessons to the Pokemon season on the channel, and the Smash season on the channel, and then the Mario Kart season on the channel. But come September, Mario Kart Monday Season 4 will begin. We're returning with the Mario Kart 8 Tournament Series. We are returning with Mario Kart Wii Custom Tracks. We are going to be focused on certain content. We're going to rock out. We're going to do it big. We're going to do it live. And it's not going to be relegated to just Mondays. Mario Kart will be on the channel every day, but Mario Kart Mondays will be Mario Kart focused. You know, so we'll have like a let's play of a Mario Kart game going live on Mondays, and then we'll have the live stream on Mondays. But then you'll get tough breaks every other day on the channel. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So those are the things you can expect on the channel: events, seasons on the channel, and when those seasons come and go, you're going to know it because we're going to start it off big. We're going to end it big. Like I said, they're going to have a big culmination event at the end. This time it's going to be a Pokemon Showdown tournament. It's going to be a Smash tournament, the YouTube Smash Bash, and the Mario Kart 8 Tournament Series finale. That's what's going to be going on the channel. It's going to be live. So PK, how are you going to make all this happen on the channel? I'm not going to bore you guys with the details. Just know that they're going to be, just know that content is going to be alternating on the channel. And that there's going to be 2 videos a day. Why 2? Well, not only have I gotten tired of pumping out 3, 4, 5 videos a day, but I also want to expand our reach to our Twitch channel. So, content will be uploading on the YouTube channel during the day. 1 p.m., 4 p.m., somewhere around there. And then when it gets to about 6 or 7, again, time's tentative, we are going to be going live on Twitch. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Battle Tree. We're going to be doing some breeding and completing the Pokedex. We're going to be playing some Smash. We're going to be playing Poke. We're going to be getting back into M++, a game that I love from the PS4. We're going to be playing some more, some Yu-Gi-Oh! On the channel on Twitch. We're doing a lot, and I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited as well. So if you're not following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube. But most importantly, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Twitter is integral to the YouTube experience for several reasons. For one, YouTube's algorithm is trash. Complete garbage, booty butt crap, all right? So, I don't trust YouTube anymore. But I always make sure that I announce new videos on my Twitter. That has never failed me once. If you do not have a Twitter, you don't even need a Twitter. If you want to find out about everything that I am doing, you are allowed to check my Twitter account without having an account and follow me. Just check it. See what I've tweeted about. If there's not going to be a video in a day, I'll tweet out about it. If there's going to be a live stream during the day, I will tweet out about it. If there's a new video that did not hit your sub boxes, I will tweet out about it. Literally, Twitter is integral to the YouTube viewing experience because of how busted and how picky and specific and choosy YouTube has become. If you want to keep up with your favorite content creators, whoever it may be, follow them on their Twitter. Everybody has a Twitter. It's the best social media platform out there, in my opinion. And it's quick, it's easy, we can talk to everybody, you can hit us up anytime you want, you get information at the drop of a dime. Literally, it cannot get faster than by reading someone's tweet. It's much faster than any update video someone could, render out and make. It's the best thing out there. Follow me on Twitter, or if you can't make an account or don't want to make an account for whatever reason, just make sure you keep up with my Twitter. Twitter.com/PKSparkxx. PKSparkxx. I have to say that because for some reason a lot of people misspell my name. Even though my name is right there, even on my Twitch channel, where they see the URL, they see my name. If they want to at me, it'll literally come up KXX. Instead, I have seen 10,000 spellings of my name. That itch bugs me. And it's weird because I've only gotten that recently. People haven't been misspelling my name until last year. And I'm like, why is it happening now? I've been on YouTube for near 10 years. And now this is when it started happening. Be more open with you guys about is honesty. Like I just said, I hate Mario Kart Mondays. I think that after doing it for so long, it's going to be a nice break for me to not touch it for 8 months. I'm not going back to it. We're not streaming it anymore. We're not touching it anymore. Not until September. We're going to dedicate time to it. Until then, we'll do sporadic streams about Mario Kart on Twitch. Because, you know, I still like the game. I just hate having to do it every single Monday, you know? But again, that's something that I've already learned and I'm going to apply in the future. But I want to be more honest with you guys. I've already been honest about a lot of things I don't normally talk about. The statistics on the channel, the viewership, the audience, what you guys are interested in. I mean, like you guys may say one thing, but you know, something else will completely get done. Like a lot of people are saying, yes, I would love to see a Zelda game. But myself and every content creator knows a YouTube Let's Play of a Zelda game tanks. Every single time it tanks. I do have a format I want to try for a Zelda game, but I don't know when to try to employ it. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I know I can only go by statistics. I know what does work. I know what hasn't worked. That goes by viewership, that goes by subscriber growth, that goes by audience interaction, which again, I tell you guys all the time. If you want to let a content creator know you enjoy some content, viewing, liking, commenting, that's what we go by. We try to create content that you enjoy, which you let us know by hitting the like button or dislike button, depending on if you don't like it. You let us know by commenting, because a lot of people will say, you know, I'm not active in the comments. I'm not actively, you know, commenting on a video. I just kind of watch. You got to get active. That helps a channel grow. That lets a content creator know that they have something that is engaging with their audience, which, you know, we'll want to create more of. And of course, viewership. That's the main base of everything. Because if you're not viewing, then you can't like it or comment on it. So you have to come through and click on it and watch. So audience engagement is really important. If you want something on the channel to continue, you have to let that creator know. That's the only way. You have to get vocal. You know how there are people who will go out of their way to make 10,000 accounts to mass dislike a video? You have to be the one person to don't make 10,000 accounts, but be active and actively show positivity towards the content and the content creator. You can't just sit back and assume that everything's going to be okay, because what we do is based on the audience that we can engage with. All the sponsorship deals we may be able to get comes from audience engagement. If we don't have a lot of audience, we can't give back to you guys, and we can't give back to you guys if we don't have a lot of people watching. That's just how, that's the end all be all. That's open face backstage YouTube politics. Views equals audience. Audience interaction equals sponsorships. Sponsorships equals more content for the audience. More content for the audience means more. More audience means more income for the YouTuber. More income for the YouTuber means that they can improve their life and the YouTube channel and their business even further. And that's actually a great segue into everything. You guys can probably tell I'm locked into a box. Unfortunately, my webcam is old. And unfortunately, my webcam cannot record in widescreen cannot record in widescreen in 30 frames per second. Yes, this is a 30 frames webcam that cannot record in 30 frames when it goes to webcam. A widescreen. It used to be able to. It definitely used to be able to, but I can't anymore. It just waned. So now I have to keep it in box format so I can at least be of a smooth viewing experience. Does it suck that I'm in a box? Yes. I don't like being in a box, but it is what it is. I would love to upgrade my webcam. I would love to upgrade to and use my DSLR camera to a for recording or whatnot, because that camera is quality. It's the same camera I use for my Yu-Gi-Oh pack opening. So if you guys have not seen my Yu-Gi-Oh pack openings or my deck profiles, go watch that and look at the cards. The quality is so good, because that is a $600 investment right there. What the heck? What just happened? Oh, I was watching Shofu and he started streaming somebody else and it just unmuted. That was random. Well, alright then. This man is copying somebody else. I don't know. But anyway. What was it saying? Yeah, improving the quality. I would love to also get rid of the headset. I want to get an XLR mic. I have an audio mixer that I have an audio mixer that I don't use because it has a headset on it, and the headset is, I mean, it's nice, but it's not ideal. And I want to be able to improve my quality of the content. I want to be able to get the things more, get the places more, so I can expand my brand and work on myself. I would love to be able to go to some more Smash locals and work on my commentary. I would love to be able to go to Hitbox Arena in New Jersey and go compete there and cash for them. They want me there, and I would love to be there, but I gotta be able to get there. And you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. One goal for the channel this year is to improve the production quality, both on Twitch, both on YouTube. I want to get a better webcam, I want to get a better mic, so that way we can get rid of the headset, even though I don't mind the headset, because it's still a decent quality mic. I want to be able to get an XLR mic so I can control my tone a little bit. So that way, those moments when I get loud, I don't peak on the mic, because that sucks. I'm not trying to peak on the mic, but you know, my voice and my bass to it, whenever I get loud, it just happens. I can't help that, but I can prevent it by getting a new mic. So I want to get an XLR mic and a whole arm mic and that whole thing, so I don't have to wear headsets anymore. That way I don't have to worry about messing up my hats, and I can just rock out. Because I don't know if you guys noticed it, but look, I put tape on the headset of my mic. On my headset, I put tape on it, and the reason being is because these headsets, when I wear them on my head, they can sweat, and when they sweat and I put my hat on, it'll mess up my hat. I have several hats I had to throw away because they just got messed up and it's like inked on it. So I now put electric tape on it, so you guys rarely notice it because it's black. But yeah, there's electric tape on there. I want to get rid of headsets because production quality wise, like, you don't see people recording movies or, you know, having podcasts and wearing, you know, full blown like headset mics. They have a mic in front of them and little earbuds so they can hear the music. That in my opinion is a better presentation than anything. I love that. So I want to be able to do that. I also want to get a new webcam so that way I don't have to be prevented into a box, so I can have more things to do when I use my green screen. I want to do more green screen projects, you know? I want to be able to do more stuff like that as well. But that's a huge goal for me, is production quality. And going back to what I was saying earlier now, my goal after I pay off I have a few goals this year. Pay off the rest of my taxes, get a surplus of $500 a month, and when I do that, I want to get a car. And when I get that car, I am going to be able to go to events more. I'll be able to go to Xanadu on occasion. I'll be able to travel to different events. I can travel anywhere I want then, because I don't have to rely on somebody else driving. I can drive myself. So a car is a necessary expense. So I can travel, so I can get to new events, so I can get to events, so I can afford to see more people, so I can just handle myself more. A car is definitely a goal, a necessity in my line of work. So a car is what I want to get. But all of this happens, all of this will come through if I don't have your support. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, none of this will come through if I don't have your support. If I can't create content that people want to watch, then I won't be able to get to that point. And if I can't get to that point, if I can't progress as a content creator, as a brand this year, then there's no reason for me to continue doing YouTube full time. I'll put YouTube back on the back burner. I'll make it a part-time thing that I do for fun. I will go get a regular 9 to 5, hope to save up money, go back to school, which don't get me wrong. I would love to take what I do on YouTube, get enough money to where I can go to school. I would love to, because I'm not, like, I want to learn. You guys don't understand how much I want to learn. I feel stupid. A lot of people say that, no, you're not stupid. I feel stupid. Compared to my peers, compared to other people who do what I do, I feel stupid. And I feel like I can learn that if I would just be in an environment where I can learn. I would love to do that. But right now it's not possible. Because again, I'm still having to pay off taxes. On the words of others. I don't want to need approval from somebody else in order to do what I think I can do. You know? And it sucks when you try to do something and people just tell you can't do it. What I have to believe in myself. I have to stop these mood swings when I feel like I am one of the worst people out there. I have to believe more in myself. I have to have the confidence in myself. And I have to believe that I belong. I have to feel like I can do whatever But again, I try to be nothing else but myself. You guys know how I love Vengabus? I get clowned for that all the time. The Vengabus is coming and everybody's jumping. Like, even in my circle of friends, people still clown me about that song. But you know what? Again, fuck you, kiss my black ass. I'm not going to stop that. I'm not going to stop being myself. I'm not cool. I'm not trendy. I am a pretty nice guy though. I'm pretty awesome. And I still deliver the pinnacle of Mario LPs on YouTube. I still believe that I present the very best Mario Let's Plays on YouTube. I remember a while back when I started saying that, a lot of people thought I was big-headed. A lot of people thought that I was just arrogant and I was like a douche for saying it. And I had to clarify to them that it's not, like, it's something that I work to strive for. I work to present the very best Mario Let's Plays on YouTube. And recently, in 2016, and more has been added on it. And I kind of like that being added, you know? It gives me more flexibility. Like, yes, Mario OPs you will see, but the and more, that is broad. Do you realize what I can do with and more? I can do a lot of things with and more. No, screw and one, we dunk on everybody with and more. It's time. I could dunk on everybody and still play a video game. You know why? Because it's more. I can do whatever I want because it's and more. Like, it's just such a broad, wide term that you can just say to anything. It's just awesome to me. So, I plan on working on myself this year as well. I want to have more confidence, more positivity, and actually do the things that I set out to do, more dedication. When I see myself in the mirror and I, see the Dumbo wings and I see the man boobies and the love handles, it's like I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm not a fan of it either. Like, if you are chubby, if you are thick, few C's on there, own it, do your thing. But to quit my job and do YouTube full time, I have to believe in myself and take that step forward, that I can work hard, do what I do. Let's say 250 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers by the end of summer. With enough work, positivity, and creativity, that's fun. That's all I have to say, guys. Again, much love to you all. Enjoy the content on the channel. You'll see the upload schedule fleshing out soon. I'm not going to bore you guys with the details, but if you are interested in hearing what I have to say, I'll just put it in the description so y'all can, see what just see it. And I'll see you.